System finally leaving the northeast, but leaving behind a chilly day. Good morning with your AccuWeather.com forecast. I'm Raychel Harvey-Jones. We can see some snow flurries across parts of upstate New York and into central Pennsylvania this morning, but certainly a lot of this is not touching the ground and not really causing too many problems. The I-95 corridor will be fairly dry and clear as this moisture pushes away this morning. Now for the Great Lakes, we're still dealing with some significant snow levels into the next 24 hours across parts of northern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, heavier 6 to 12 inches. Binghamton and Rome generally falling into that 1 to 3 inch category. Portions of I-80 across Pennsylvania could be impacted by this snow as it moves into the region. Don't forget, of course, you can always check the blog from Elliot, from our North expert here at AccuWeather.com. For Dayton today, we'll be looking at sunny conditions, 36 the high, snow for Pittsburgh, sunshine. I-95 corridor cold, dealing with some snow. Safely across the nation today. Let's take a look at that national weather outlook from AccuWeather.com. Well, the Pacific West, we are dealing with minor delays. Not only rain for the coastline, but also some heavy snow further inland across the Cascades through parts of Idaho, and more of a mixed combination for places like Helena. Now, across the coast, we do have some gale warnings in effect, so we could see some delays certainly across that region today. Check back with us periodically throughout the day here at AccuWeather.com. For San Francisco, well, the moisture moving into the Pacific Northwest has filtered a little further south than perhaps they wanted, but for the rest of the Southwest, right the way through to the Four Corners. We do have a feature across the southern branch of the jet stream, bringing a very moist system from Houston through to New Orleans, looking for minor delays across the I-10 and any flights today. New Orleans is actually seeing 22.5 inches of rain already this month. Also continuing to see those delays as we head to Raleigh, as that front continues to affect the region. Not so much the rain, but actually the low cloud ceiling. Across the Great Lakes, good news always. The cargo is running smoothly. That tends to keep the rest of the nation up to speed, and the I-95 corridor looking good as we head. More lake effect snow and heavy rain across the south. Good morning with your latest weather watch from AccuWeather.com. Let's check out what's happening across the nation today. For the northeast, we are dealing with some snow across portions of upstate New York this morning and parts of Pennsylvania. A lot of this not touching the ground, but I-80 could be impacted. As it makes its way towards the coastline, actually with those warmer temperatures, it certainly will become more rain. So not looking for major delays across the I-95 corridor today. Now, heading across the Great Lakes, still looking for some significant snowfall. UP of Michigan are looking at 6 to 12 across parts of upstate New York. Binghamton and Rome, they're really falling in the 1 to 3 inch category, but do stay with us throughout the day here at AccuWeather.com for breaking weather news. Concerned about these gale warnings we have in place from New York through to Boston, still seeing some pretty high wind gusts, current wind T, so it's a gusty day out there. Could see some ground stops. For the southeast, another very moist system whacking the Gulf states. New Orleans already seen 22.5 inches of rain this month, Baton Rouge almost 10, and another moist system, very typical of the El Nino pattern, moving through the southern Gulf states there, and certainly the greatest amounts will be from Jacksonville through the I-10 right the way down to Miami. For the Pacific Northwest, well, more bad conditions for those rescue